Hey, welcome back to Matt again. My name is Rampage and this is gaming news. So this video will just basically be about Batman Arkham Knight, just going through like 3 articles and stuff like that of previous news topics. Just because I obviously haven't talked about it, so I do want to get out a lot of the news. But anyway, this article is Retailer Memo says Batman Arkham Knight on PC broken until September. So apparently this news comes from Kotaku Australia, who has reported that they saw an internal email sent to EB Games staff. Okay, as previously advised, we have stopped sales of Batman Arkham Knight PC while Warner and Rocksteady work on addressing performance issues with the game, it reads. The latest information from Warner is that the updates won't be available until spring. Due to this, we have made the difficult decision to recall all PC stock from stores to return to the vendor until an acceptable solution is released. Which, you know, is completely understandable, but do you really need to take it back to the vendor? Like, when they take it back to the vendor, does that mean that they just get a refund on those, all of the Batman Arkham Knight for PC, or are they just like stored in a location and it's just like, oh, if you you want your stock back, you just have to come back here and pick it up or something? I don't know how that's going to work, but I think that's a bit strange, to be completely honest. Anyway, the next article is Batman Arkham Knight getting interim patch on PC in August. So, according to the Steam page, a person by the name of Gary.Lake Schgal, I have no idea how to say that, but anyway, they write, as an update, Warner Bros. Interactive Entertainment, Rocksteady, and our partners are targeting an interim patch update for existing players to be released in August. This update will address many of the issues we listed in our June 27th update. We will provide additional information or additional details as we finalize that interim patch over the coming weeks. This was stated on the 18th of July. It is now the 6th of August. All we want to shut up about it is details. We want details. We want patch notes. We want, a time frame that will determine when this patch will actually be out. Right now, we've just got August. With, we will provide additional details as we finalize that interim patch over the coming weeks. Okay, where's our information? Where's our details? Where's the update? Yes, it only has been 6 days since August has started, but when you say something like that, it's like, oh, people expect it day one. Obviously, I didn't, but, come on, man. It's August. Are you gonna wait until halfway through August to be like, yep, we have this patch ready. It's going to be released at the end of August, or, the start of September. We want fucking details, If people bought this game, or bought a GPU, got the code with the GPU for Nvidia side, then, they are entitled to be able to play that game. Sure, on Steam you only pay for the license, or you only get access to the license to be able to play the game, so technically we don't really have any rights to say anything. But, if you pay good money for anything, you expect it to work. Or if it doesn't work day one, you expect it to work within a reasonable amount of time. Which this game has not. It's still broken, it still runs like garbage, and there's only been one update, I think, to fix the rain or some shit. I don't know, it was like a really small patch. But yeah, I'll leave the sort of the progress update that they sort of want to include. But one thing that I do want to mention is, after all of this, they still haven't realized that there is no sensitivity bar in the fucking game. Add that, please. I would like to be able to control how fast Batman fucking spins around. Whether it be on controller, whether it be on mouse, I don't give a fuck. It should be an option. I cannot believe that they actually forgot the option within the game. It's not like The Witcher 3 where, you know, you can choose it right at the start. Then, you know, if you start playing, the fucking thing just disappears. It's not like that. It has no option for it at all. Now, if you don't have that issue with The Witcher 3, that's all cool. But I do. After patch 1.07, that shit is still prominent. I cannot change my sensitivity at all. So, yeah. Even if if I delete all of my mods and then, verify the game cache, it comes back for a minute. If I get out of the options, reclose, get out of the game, open it up again, it's gone. So, fuck knows what has happened to it. But, yeah. I don't know, man. I'll leave as I said, I'll leave the progress update patch notes in the description. Okay, so this article, Nvidia's GameWorks and QA teams are helping fix Batman Arkham Knight. No video. Really? This is what they have to say. So, alright. Tom Peterson, a distinguished engineer at Nvidia, told MMORPG.com that its GameWorks and QA teams are fixing a ton of things that are not necessarily related to us. Okay. Right. They made a few mistakes in getting the game out. It wasn't fully performance optimized for PC. You reckon? You reckon? So now, we're deploying our QA resources and our engineers to make that game as good as it can possibly be, Peterson said. And I gotta tell you, on the releases I've seen, it is a fantastic game. It plays great, it's a ton of fun, the effects are amazing, and I'm pretty sure when Warner Brothers makes it available on Steam again, that people are going to be delighted. Do you want to stick your fucking thumb up Warner Brothers' ass even more, Nvidia? I don't know if you noticed this, but every time one of those bloody enemies start to fucking run at you, Batman's camera just goes, whoop, fucking spins a 180 for no apparent reason. That is not good gameplay. That is bullshit and annoying. Now, I've only played that game for about 30 minutes, right? So, my opinion may vary from yours, but simple shit like that pisses me the fuck off. If I can't disable that kind of, camera switching shit, it's going to piss me off. I'm not going to like it. I'm not going to enjoy it at all. I can look past the 30 FPS lock. I can look past the performance. But what I cannot look past is garbage textures, random, the enemies that just pick up random shit out of nowhere to throw at stuff. That kind of stuff, I can't deal with. When you don't have the decency to actually add a mound of stuff there. That's game development 101, mate. If there's something that the fucking enemy is grabbing, it has to fucking represent on the floor or wherever they're getting it from. But it doesn't at all. Fuck knows. But yeah, as to Nvidia's QA team working on Batman Arkham Knight or helping fix it, can we let them fix their own bloody drivers first? Because Nvidia has been really lazy as of late. Performance with The Witcher 3 not being that great, with the release driver compared to the previous driver. So there's a little bit of a performance gap between the release driver and the driver before. So on the release driver, it was a little bit more, stable and stuff like that, but I was still getting hitching. On the previous driver, it wasn't really, I didn't have the highest frame rate, but I wouldn't get hitching. What? What? And I've also tried, at the time, the latest driver. I don't know what it was. I think it was, let me just quickly have a bit of a geese. So I think it was 353.06 or 352.86. One of those drivers that actually worked. 3.53.30 didn't really work for me at all. Like, I'd use it and it would just tank the performance for no fucking reason. It would stutter like shit and I didn't want to play it like that, you know? So if Nvidia is treating us like this, then what makes you think they're going to do a good job of helping fix Batman Arkham Knight on PC? I personally don't think that they will. I would trust that they would help if they could actually give us patch notes under their release highlights. But they don't. All they tell us is, this game-ready driver includes the latest tweaks, bug fixes, and optimizations to ensure you have the best possible gaming experience. That's all good and fucking great, but what did you change? I've wanted this shit since I fucking got my GPU. Yet none of the drivers, apart from one that apparently increased performance in Assassin's Creed Unity on a GTX 980, that did absolutely nothing, mind you. It was like, improved 14%. Bullshit. I got the exact same fucking performance than I did with that fucking driver than before. So yeah, let me know what you think about it in the comments below, but I don't know, man, this is just bullshit at this point. Like, we have no updates as to when this sort of interim update will occur. We don't have any information about it whatsoever. Now, we do have conflicting reports because the first article talked about the game not being, out or available until September. So, that might be so for retail, but I am hoping that the game is out digitally in August. Within the next, 10 days at least. If it's not out within the next 10 days or not fixed within the next 10 days, then everyone's going to be pissed. To avoid this kind of stuff, all we want is information. We want updates. I don't care whether it's once a week. Updates. That's all we want. Give it to us. But anyway, guys, my name is Rampage. Please don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you guys next time. Peace out.